Morning riding on the breeze, city waking gradually. Coffee cup against my hand, like the day already planned. Crosswalk flashing white and red, easy rhythm in my step. Nothing calling me too far, just this moment where we are. People drift from side to side, different stories, different lives. Still it all moves smooth somehow, like the world is settled now. Every sound just fits the beat, shoes and tires down the street. No big reason, nothing deep, just a flow I wanna keep. Take it slow, move in time, let the small things feel alive. Easy pace, open mind, leave the heavy stuff behind. Take it slow, feel the air, like the moment's always there. No big plans, nowhere to race, just moving at my pace. Sunlight bouncing off the glass, shadows stretching as I pass. Every corner feels relaxed, nothing missing, nothing lacks. Bus stop humming, distant horns blend together with the dawn. Even noise feels soft today, like it knows to fade away. Coffee cooling more and more, still I'm walking like before. Every breath and every sound keeps me steady, keeps me down. If the feeling stays this clean, I can live inside the scene. No need searching for a sign, everything already fine. Take it slow, move in time, let the small things feel alive. Easy pace, open mind, leave the heavy stuff behind. Take it slow, feel the air, like the moment's always there. No big plans, nowhere to race, just moving at my pace. Everything just feels alive. Step by step, block by block, feel the rhythm never stop. Take it slow, let it ride. Want it moving by my side. Right here in this open space, everything falls into place. Curtains moving with the breeze, sunlight falling through the trees. Little sounds from down the hall, nothing heavy there at all. Keys and footsteps passing trains, tiny patterns in my brain. A warm cup sitting in my hand, like the day already planned. People talking out of range, still it all feels kinda safe. Every corner, every sign seems to land right on time. Crosswalk blinking slow and green, softest morning I have seen. Same old city, same old sky, still it feels a little bright. Slow awake, steady pace, morning settling into place. Nothing sharp, nothing wild, just enough to make me smile. Slow awake, moving free, everything comes naturally. Hold it close, let it stay, feels like a good kind of day. Feels like a good kind of day. Bicycle wheels along the road, tiny echoes come and go. Coffee shops and traffic lights blur together, feeling right. No big answers left to find, just this quiet state of mind. Every breath me steady, keeps me down. Clouds are drifting overhead, easy thoughts inside my head. Nothing calling me away, I could walk like this all day. Morning fading into noon, still the feeling lingers through. Even when the caffeine ends, something calm around me stays. Slow awake, steady pace, morning settling into place. Nothing sharp, nothing wild, just enough to make me smile. Slow awake, moving free, everything comes naturally. Hold it close, let it stay. Feels like a good kind of day. Ooh. Take your time, breathe it in. No need now to begin. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Slow awake, easy flow, let the feeling guide you home. Nothing lost, nothing late, everything just feels okay. Slow awake, step outside, morning moving by your side. Right here now, I can see this is where I wanna be. This is where I wanna be. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Like late night colors in a quiet room. Yeah, yeah. No push, nothing we had to prove. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Yeah. Soft rain tapping on the fire escape. TV glowing, but we barely watch the frame. Takeout boxes stacked beside the sink. Halfway through another drifting thing. No deep dive, no heavy scene, just staying somewhere in between. You lean back into the couch like sleeping, and the whole room settled naturally. Your voice slow through the static hum, talking slow like time forgot to run. I stop checking every passing hour, let the silence keep its gentle power. If this moment leaves, it leaves okay. Didn't ask it for another day. Some nights don't arrive with signs, they just unfold at the perfect time. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Like background songs you somehow knew. No chase, no fear, nothing overdue. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Yeah. Maybe peace is smaller than we thought, just a room where nothing's being fought. No grand meaning hanging in the air, just breathing easy with somebody there. Street outside moving soft and slow, headlights sliding across the floor. I used to need a spark, a change. Now calm feels kinda underrated. And if this fades with morning light, that doesn't make tonight less bright. Some things land without a sound, still somehow they stick around. No big promises to keep, no digging underneath. Just a moment, sitting still, and somehow that feels real. I let go of figuring out what this was supposed to be about. And the second that I did, everything relaxed a bit. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew, like easy air drifting through the room. No plans, no pressure, nothing to lose. We didn't force this vibe, it just grew. Slow light, slow time, nothing wrong, nothing right. Just here, passing through, still feels good next to you. Streetlights painting silver lines. Night arrives without a sign. Windows flicker one by one, like the city slowing down. People drifting out of frame. Every face looks calm the same. Nothing heavy in my chest. Everything can finally rest. Late breeze moving through my coat. Soft vibrations in each note. No destination pulling me nowhere else I need to be. And I let the hours pass without resistance. Every little sound around me starts to fall into the rhythm of the night. Midnight glow, moving slow. Every step just seems to flow. Nothing left for me to hide. Pieces on my side. Midnight glow, stay a while. Quiet streets and easy smiles. Nothing more I need tonight. Everything feels right. Neon colors on the rain, tiny echoes down the lane. Cars are humming far away, like they're fading into gray. Coffee shops are closing late, still the air feels delicate. Every corner that I pass feels suspended while it lasts. And the rhythm keeps on rolling through the avenues and empty intersections, while the city breathes below the fading signs. Nothing loud and nothing wild, just the comfort of the night. If it holds this feeling near, I could stay right here. Midnight glow, moving slow. Every step just seems to flow. Nothing left for me to hide. Pieces on my side. Midnight glow, stay a while. Quiet streets and easy smiles. Nothing more I need tonight. Everything feels right. Cool air, low light, everything alive. Midnight glow, don't let go. Sunlight laying on the floor, quiet like the day before. Coffee warming up my hands, nothing more than simple plans. Easy breathing in the room, morning drifting nice and smooth. Every little sound outside feels like it just fits the time. Shoes waiting beside the door, no rush needed anymore. Every thought just settles down like the air around this town. People passing far away, slowly moving through the day. Nothing pulling at my mind, everything feels soft and light. Softly now, let it go, move with everything you know. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just a feeling made to last. Softly now, breathe the air, every moment resting there. Let it stay, let it be right where life feels good to me. Good to me, yeah. Windows glowing in the sun like the day has just begun. Sidewalk lines and passing trees, moving with the quiet breeze. Traffic fading in the back, never pulling off the track. Every step just feels so clean, like I'm living in between. Nothing extra left to chase, everything already placed. If the rhythm stays this way, I could walk through all the day. Every shadow, every sound feels connected all around. No more searching for a sign, everything already mine. Softly now, let it go, move with everything you know. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just a feeling made to last. step by step, side by side. Feel the rhythm open wide. Softly now, hold it near. Nothing heavy anywhere. Right here where the light can be. That's enough for me. The trees, sidewalk moving under me. Nothing pulling me too fast. Just enjoying where I'm at. Golden light across the wall. Tiny echoes down the hall. Every little passing sound feels more gentle all around. No big plans to rearrange. Nothing here I wanna change. If the moment wants to stay, I could walk like this all day. People talking quietly, waves rolling from the sea. No pressure and no disguise. Just an open state of mind. Slow glow on the road, steady feeling in my soul. Nothing left to overthink, just the spaces in between. Slow glow, take your time. Everything is falling right. Let it move naturally, like it's meant to carry me. Scent and distant trains, little colors after rain. Every window shining clear makes the whole world feel more near. Bikes rolling down the lane, soft reflections in the rain. No dramatic highs or lows, only comfort as it goes. Even clouds above the street, moving rhythm with the beat. Nothing trying to compete, everything feels light and free. Hours drifting out of sight, daytime melting into night. If this feeling never ends, I still follow where it bends. Slow glow on the road, steady feeling in my soul. Nothing left to overthink, just the spaces in between. Slow glow, take your time. Everything is falling right. Let it move naturally, like it's meant to carry me. For a while, rest inside the light. Slow glow on the road, steady feeling in my soul. Everything feels soft and slow as I go. Window light across the floor, same old keys beside the door. Coffee steaming, quiet air. Nothing heavy anywhere. Morning trains begin to roll. Easy rhythm, easy soul. Every sound outside below moves exactly how it goes. People crossing through the street, different lives but same heartbeat. Somehow all the little things fit together naturally. No big thought to figure out, no real need for any doubt. Just the motion, just the day, carrying me all the way. Easy ride, steady flow, let the feeling guide you slow. Nothing loud, nothing wrong, just enough to move along. Easy ride, take your time, everything just feels aligned. No big rush, nowhere to be, just this simple energy. Sunlight sliding down the walls, soft reflections in the hall. Sidewalk shadows moving, waves calm enough to make me stay. Every step a quiet groove, like the city's breathing. Two bus doors open, people turn, tiny moments pass and burn. Coffee almost gone by now, still the rhythm shows me how to let every second land without trying to understand. If the morning keeps this pace, I could walk for days and days. Nothing more I need to prove, only staying in the groove. Easy ride, steady flow, let the feeling guide you slow. Nothing loud, nothing wrong, just enough to move along. Easy ride, take your time, everything just feels aligned. No big rush, nowhere to be, just this simple energy. Slow it down now, breathe it in. Every moment settle in. Oh yeah. Easy ride, moving free, nothing pulling hard on me. Step by step, street by street, feel the rhythm underneath. Easy ride, let it stay, carry me through all the day. Right here where the light can be, feels like where I'm meant to be. We didn't grow this calm, yeah. It just stayed like warm light sitting in a quiet shade. Yeah, yeah. No rush, no rush, no need to be explained. Yeah. We didn't grow this calm, it just stayed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. City moving slow through the open frame. Same street noise, but it feels less the same. Neon soft on the edge of your face, like the night forgot its pace. Coffee cooling on the wooden grain. We're talking low like it's part of the rain. Nothing heavy, nothing loud, just drifting somewhere in the cloud. No big plans trying to arrive, no future lines we need to write. Your jacket hanging like it knew this corner would belong to you. Playlist stuck on a half-played song, like nothing here is going wrong. Minutes stretching loose and wide, like time deciding not to decide. We didn't grow this calm, it just stayed. No script, no stage, no role to play. Funny how quiet never fades away. Funny how calm just stays. We didn't grow this calm, yeah. It just stayed, yeah. Maybe easy just to learn reply to letting everything pass by. No sparks to chase, no need to prove, just staying inside the groove. Street lights flicker like they understand the slow wait time moves across your hand. If this dissolves by morning air, I'll still feel it lingering there. I've chased the noise, I've chased the speed, thought louder meant the more I need. But this feels like another truth that doesn't try to move you, not forever. resting in the mind. And honestly, that feels like we didn't grow this calm. It just stayed like an exhale we never planned to say. No map, no map, no name, no need to behave. We didn't grow this calm. It just stayed. No home, no line, just time doing fine. No rush, no wait, just lay and okay. No home, no plans, just hands and morning settling on the cafe floor. Open tabs we won't explore. You trace circles on a paper cup, like staying still was productive enough. Inbox full, but the sound was low. Nobody asking where we go. Check one task, then drifted wide. Let the rest just sit outside. Air conditioner humming slow. Tiny dust in the window glow. Somehow time kept moving clean without becoming anything. We call this progress nowadays. Staff awake in the soft haze. Didn't chase much, still got paid. We call this progress nowadays. We call this progress. Ooh, stay slow, stay slow. Refill of the same routine. Conversation fading in between. You said maybe, I said sure. That was all we needed to endure. Calendar blocks look sharp and bright from a very safe distance tonight. No urgency behind the eyes, just letting the daylight reorganize. Maybe balance looks like this. Loose ends floating without risk. No grand breakthroughs to announce. Still the room felt calm enough. We call this progress nowadays. Quiet wins in smaller ways. Didn't burn out, didn't break. We call this progress nowadays. We call this progress. Ooh, wait here, wait here. Now every hour needs a mark. Some days move best in the dark. No pressure speech, no polished tone. Just being present on our own. We made plans without the weight. Left them open, left them vague. A conversation without an end still felt useful in the end. There was a time I'd force the pace, turn every pause into a race. Now I trust the softer signs, like breathing deeper at the right time. If the night arrives without that familiar heavy doubt, if we're still ourselves by 10, maybe that's enough again. No trophies hanging in the air, no proof that anyone was there. Just coffee rings and quiet sounds, and somehow that still counts. We call this progress nowadays. Soft routines and slower days. Nothing massive left to say. We call this progress nowadays. We call this progress. Same light, same place. Ooh, hey. Maybe peace just changed its clothes. Maybe calm is how it grows. Walked outside, the city shines. Still no answer, still felt fine. Tomorrow can't demand a lot, but tonight already gave a thought. Some days don't need applause, they just pause. We call this progress nowadays. No clear wins to articulate, just open tabs and tired grades. Call this progress, still somehow counts. didn't wake up feeling different. Same gray light through the kitchen, same unread messages stacked up, same slow pour into the same cup. No breakthrough waiting in the air, no sudden need to go somewhere. Just another weekday shape, folding softly into place. Yeah, I walked the block without a goal, watched delivery bikes roll, somebody laughing down the street, tiny sounds under the heat. I don't remember what I wore, probably something worn before. Still when the night finally cleared, that whole day stayed weirdly near. Nothing really changed today, no dramatic shift in frame, but somehow it stayed with me. Nothing really changed today, no moment built to save, just a feeling underneath. I've had louder nights than this, big emotions, heavier scripts, they fade fast once they're gone. Burn too hard to hold for long. This one barely raised its voice, didn't need a bigger point, just moved at an even pace and settled gently into place. Yeah, maybe calm leaves clearer tracks when the mind isn't fighting back. No performance to maintain, no pressure wrapped around the day. I think that's why I notice things, the elevator hum, the sink, the way the afternoon light bent across the floor at 5:10. Nothing calling for attention, nothing begging to be kept, still the body held on to it like a song without the text. Nothing really changed today, still I see it plain. Maybe quiet moments linger longer in the brain. Nothing really changed today, no headline to explain, just a day that softly stayed. Ask me what it meant, I'd probably lose the sentence. There was no lesson in the air, no sudden clarity sitting there. But later on it comes back slow, in the looseness of my shoulders, in the way I stopped rushing rooms, like the calm kept folding over. Maybe memory likes the days that don't insist on being named, the ones that enter small and light, then echo quietly at night. I went to bed without a thought, woke up less tangled than before. Didn't solve a single thing, still felt different underneath, yeah. Nothing really changed today, that's what made it stay. No effort spent remembering, still it found a place. Nothing really changed today, no ending left to frame, just a quiet day, refusing to fade. Nothing loud, nothing clear, still somehow, still here. Nothing loud, still remains, soft enough to stay. Yeah. Same air, same room, nothing asking to be noticed. Bus rolled past right on time, neighbors smoke beneath the sign, kitchen lights stay slightly dim, radio low, signal thin. I answered calls with half a voice, made small talk without a choice, didn't feel inspired or lost, just another day being crossed. Nothing cinematic came, no surprise attached a name, even dinner tasted plain, like comfort trying not to change, yeah. And somehow in the middle of it, without warning or intent, the quiet settled in my chest, like I knew exactly where it went. The day stayed quiet, no moment trying to shine, and maybe still circles in my mind. The days stay quiet, nothing begged to last. Still somehow it lingered longer than the loud ones from the past. Yeah. I've had nights that felt enormous, burned bright enough to leave a mark, but memory turns those into pieces, hard edges fading in the dark. This one barely raised its hand, didn't need to take a stand, just sat low against the hours like rain absorbed into the ground. No revelation showed itself, no lesson waiting on a shelf. I just moved from room to room without resisting afternoon. And I think maybe that's the trick, nothing fighting to exist, leaves enough untouched inside for the smallest things to stick, like the sound of dishes drying, or the hallway painted gold, or how I didn't need distraction to keep the evening from growing old. The days stay quiet, still I feel it now, not because it asked attention, but because it settled down. The days stay quiet, no climax to explain, just a softness that remained after everything else changed. Yeah. Maybe peace arrives unnoticed, without language, without signs. Not every meaningful moment needs to announce itself in time. Some days enter through the background and never really leave, like your body keeps a rhythm your thoughts forgot to keep. I went to sleep without conclusions, no dramatic shift inside. Still the morning felt a little lighter, like something heavy stepped aside. Maybe memory trusts the moments that don't force themselves to stay, the ones that simply sit beside you long after they drift away. The days stayed quiet, nothing special in the frame, still somehow I carry pieces of a day without a name. The days stayed quiet, no reason left to prove, just a calm that kept returning long after I had moved. Yeah. Nothing major, nothing new, still here somehow. The days stay quiet, and maybe I did too. Late day breathing slow again. The curtains sway in a tired breeze, coffee rings on the magazine, neighbors talking down the hall like they got nowhere else to fall. The ceiling fan keeps lazy time turning circles through my mind. No ambition in the air, just enough to keep me there. Street lights waiting not to shine, evening balance in the line between disappearing gold and another night unfolding. Nothing pulling at my sleeve, nothing asking me to leave. Windows glowing soft and low, like they already know. Some days don't need to mean a thing, no dramatic awakening, just a body still and warm, watching quiet take its form. Amber hours stay a while, leave me somewhere in between the miles. I don't fight, I don't force it, I just breathe through amber hour. Yeah. Amber hour, soft and slow, every little shadow moving gold. I don't need to understand it, I just live inside amber hour. still above the floor, like it settled here before. Old train humming far away, breaking through the fading day. Phone untouched beside the bed, too many words already said. Even silence feels complete, resting heavy in the heat. Clock hands barely seem to move, like they forgot what time should prove. Everything outside can wait while the room recalibrates. If tomorrow wants my name, it can call me just the same. I'm not hiding, not pretending, just somewhere the light is bending. Every second stretching thin, like the night can't quite begin, and the world slows down enough to almost feel like love. Amber hours, stay a while, leave me drifting in your patient style. I don't fight it, I don't force it, I just move through amber hour. Yeah, amber hour, dim and sweet, halfway dancing with the summer heat. I don't rush to understand it, I just stay inside amber hour. Soon the blue will take the sky, and the day will close its eyes. But for now it hangs above, soft as unfinished love. So let the moment blur the edge, let it lean, don't make it land. Some things only stay alive when you never hold them tight. Amber hour. Ooh, nothing ending, nothing loud, just the city breathing out. Yeah, amber hour. Yeah. 3 a.m. and somebody still awake below me. Floorboards creak beneath the dark, fridge light hums through the apartment. Street lamp leaking through the blinds, painting silver across the night. I should probably be asleep, but my thoughts won't loosen easy. So I pace from room to room, listening to the building breathe. Then I notice through the crack, underneath the stairwell black, a little line of amber glow from the apartment down below. Don't know their name, don't know their story, still somehow it changes things, knowing someone else is awake with me. No conversation, no knock at the door, just another quiet soul ignoring sleep. And for a second the night feels less heavy on my chest. Lights still on downstairs, soft gold under the door. Funny how a little presence can settle a room you thought was yours. Lights still on downstairs, while the whole city fades, and somehow that tiny window glow makes me feel okay. Maybe they're reading in the kitchen, maybe washing coffee cups, maybe fighting off the same restless kind of midnight rush. Sometimes I hear footsteps pause, then move slowly down the hall, like they're carrying thoughts around, trying not to let them fall. And I never need to meet them, never need to know their face. There's comfort in anonymous lives, existing close within the same space. The world feels less enormous when another shadow moves inside the quiet architecture of these sleepless rooms. Oh, grand connection formed, no life suddenly transformed. Still the loneliness softens shape every time I see that frame. Tiny glowing square of light, holding steady through the night, like a silent reassurance. reassuring someone else survived today too. Lights still on downstairs, blue hours stretching thin. Everything feels less empty knowing someone else stayed in. Lights still on downstairs, no words exchanged at all. Still I think I sleep easier when I catch that glow below the wall. Yeah, yeah. Maybe people help each other in smaller ways than we expect. Not through speeches or grand gestures, but simple evidence they exist. A light left on too late, a chair dragged across the floor, a distant laugh through old apartment walls when you thought the night was yours alone. And eventually that window darkens, one soft click and it is gone. But somehow the calm remains long after they've moved on. Lights still on downstairs, morning almost in the sky. And for once the silence didn't feel like something I had to survive. Lights still on downstairs, fading with the dawn. Still the warmth of knowing someone stayed awake lingers on. Buildings settling into sleep, city turning pale blue. Lights still on downstairs, then finally not anymore. Tuesday came in quiet again. Bus stop shadows on the wall, laundry humming down the hall, coffee cooling by the sink. Morning didn't stop to think, no big weather rolling through. Nothing different, nothing new. Same old jacket, same routine. Still the air felt strangely clean. Tuesday never asked too much, didn't need to interrupt. Just arrived without a sound and slowly settled all around. No pressure hanging overhead, no dramatic words unsaid. Even traffic seemed to move like it finally found a groove. I kept waiting for the catch, some sharp turn or sudden crack, but the hours only flowed soft and ordinary slow. Tuesday never asked who I was or where I've been. Didn't need a better version, just let me walk around in it. Tuesday never asked for ambition or a plan, and maybe that's why somehow I could finally breathe again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sun across the floor, tiny crack beside the door. Co-workers laughing down the line like background singers, killing time. Phone stay quiet in my coat, no emergency to hold. Funny how the lack of noise can make small moments feel whole. I've had days that scream for meaning, pulled my thoughts in every way. This one barely touched my shoulder, still I remember it today. Because nothing tried too hard, no emotional fireworks, just a calm that stayed long enough to finally do its work. Maybe peace comes dressed as plain, without thunder, without change. Maybe healing looks like this, a day that doesn't resist. No revelation in the air, still I felt lighter standing there, like the world stopped asking me to constantly become. Tuesday never asked if I mattered or belonged, just held the shape of quiet long enough to carry on. cell, still somehow that little day sat inside me well. Yeah, yeah. I used to overlook the soft days, searching hard for something bright, but the loud ones leave so quickly, like sparks dissolving in the night. Now I think the deeper moments rarely end up making noise. They just rest aside your breathing till your body trusts the choice. And somewhere between the errands and the fading afternoon, I stop feeling chased by time for an hour or two. Tuesday never asked nothing more than I could give, and maybe that's the reason why I still remember it. Tuesday never asked, still it stayed somehow, like a hand against my shoulder, without needing to reach out. Tuesday came and went, like a new night to disturb the room. Tuesday never asked, and I think I needed that. Tuesday came and went. Yeah. Late crowd almost gone, kitchen lights humming low. Corner booth beside the glass, rain keeps sliding slow and fast. Waitress wipes the empty bar, looks at me but not too hard. Menu folded in my hand, like I came here with a plan. Truth is I just needed space, with a little human noise in place. Table for nobody tonight, still they set the silver right. Funny how a lonely room can feel gentle when it doesn't assume. No performance left to give, no pretending I'm out with it. Just me breathing in the steam of a half-lit evening scene. Phone face down beside the plate, nothing urgent, gonna wait for a while. I can't exist without needing to be missed. Table for nobody, but the night still let me in. Coffee cooling slowly while the city moved again. Table for nobody, and somehow that felt fine. Not every empty chair needs somebody by your side. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Couple laughing near the door, old man sleeping by the sports score. Everybody passing through, different reasons, different moods. I stopped trying to decode why being alone felt cold. Maybe it was never that, maybe I just fought the fact. There's a peace in sitting still, without needing to fulfill some perfect movie version of what a Friday night should feel. And the waitress asked once more, need anything? I almost said, yeah, maybe less noise in my head, but I just smiled instead. Outside taxis streaked in red, inside old soul records bled through the speakers, soft and warm, like comfort taking form. And for once I didn't rush to turn silence into touch. I just let the moment be small enough to breathe. A table for nobody, still the room held space for me. No grand revelation, just a quiet kind of ease. A table for nobody, but I wasn't in feel beautifully deep, yeah, yeah. I used to think connection always had to speak out loud. Now I think it lives in smaller things, like not needing a crowd, like knowing the world keeps turning even when you disappear, and finding that a little distance can make your own voice clear. Maybe solitude ain't absence, maybe it's relief. Maybe peace arrives unnoticed between hunger and receipt. Table for nobody, last call in the air. Still I sat a little longer, like I belong there. Table for nobody, rain fading down the street, and for the first time in a while, my own company felt sweet. Yeah, chair pushed back slow, tip left underneath the glass. Table for nobody, still one of the better nights I've had. Nobody rushing anywhere tonight. Yeah. Clock light glowing by the bed, blue and quiet, almost dead. Rain tapping lightly on the vent, like it forgot what falling meant. Shoes kicked somewhere near the door, keys still scattered on the floor. I said I cleaned the place today, but the evening got in the way. And honestly I let it, no guilt attached to resting. For once the world can spin without me trying to direct it. No deadlines in the room, no pressure dressed as truth. Just a little air to breathe, and enough space to loosen me. Phone face down, TV low, city dim behind the smoke. Everything can wait a while, nothing's leaving if I slow down. No urgency tonight, no need to optimize. I'm not chasing anything, and somehow that feels right. Ain't no urgency tonight, let the hours move how they like. Some days don't need a purpose to feel alive. Yeah, I used to fill the silence fast, like empty space would never last. Every second had to lead to something bigger than the scene. Now I kinda like the drift, the unfinished shape of it. Dinner late and dishes stacked, nothing polished, nothing tracked. Neighbor laughing through the wall, train line humming after dark. Tiny ordinary sounds holding this apartment down. And I don't need the night explained, don't need progress tied to pain. Maybe peace arrives much softer than I train myself to think. No dramatic healing here, no sudden clarity appears. Just my shoulders dropping slow, like they finally got the note. Outside taxi smear the rain, inside everything remains loose enough to finally fit the shape of how I actually live. No urgency to my street lights fading silver white. I let the minutes pass me by without turning them into a fight. No urgency tonight, no perfect use of time. Still somehow the quiet hours The feeling that every pause needs justification. But tonight nothing asks for proof. Not the rain, not the room, not the half-read book beside me, or the record spinning through. And somewhere between midnight and the refrigerator hum, I stopped feeling behind in life for the first time in months. No urgency tonight. Everything arriving slow, like the world softened its edges just enough to let me go. No urgency tonight. No destination in sight. Still I think I'll remember how easy breathing felt tonight. Nothing solved, nothing missing. No urgency tonight. And maybe that was all I needed. Yeah. Typing bubble disappeared again. Yeah. Phone lit up at 2:13. Your name glowing soft and green. Still awake was all it said, but it pulled me out my head. Rain was sliding down the fire escape, city breathing under gray. I stared a little before I wrote, like time and changed the way to words. Somewhere between replies, something honest starts to rise. Not fast enough to call it love, too close to call it casual. Yeah, yeah. No promises in sight, no, where is this tonight? Just two people leaving space for silence to participate. Yeah, you send half a thought, I answer half awake. Still somehow the unfinished parts feel like the realest thing we make. Somewhere between replies, we built a little atmosphere. No dramatic declaration, still it felt like you were here. Somewhere between replies, late night glow and tired eyes. Funny how connection grows in the pauses we don't hide. Morning came without goodbye, just your message hours behind. Sorry, fell asleep again. I smiled harder than I should've then. Yeah, funny what the mind can do with tiny digital proof. A sentence barely 5 words long, to carry someone through a room. Yeah, and we never forced the pace, never rushed to name the shape. Maybe labels close the air, too early for things still becoming. So we stayed inside the drift of almost in little hints, learning each other slowly through time and more than sentences. Some nights you disappear, then show back up sincere, like neither one of us needs constant proof to trust. No pressure to perform, no perfect rhythm form. Still every quiet check-in feels warmer than expected. Somewhere between replies, the feeling learned to breathe. Not loud enough to interrupt, just steady underneath. Somewhere between replies, screens fading into blue. I never knew how much a pause could start resembling truth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe modern love sounds softer than the movie said it would. Maybe it's less fireworks exploding, more someone checking if you're good. Maybe intimacy now lives in little glowing signs, a name appearing late at night at exactly the right time. And even when we leave each other waiting, it never feels severe, because the space between responses still somehow keeps you near. Somewhere between replies, no beginning, no clear end. Still the feeling kept unfolding like a song Yeah. Diving bubble, gone again. Still smiling at the screen. Somewhere between replies, something stayed alive in me. Yeah. Street lights coming on slow tonight. Train doors closed behind my back. City breathing through the cracks. Corner store still glowing blue. Same old man buying the news. Crosswalk blinking out of time. Taxi headlights dragging lines. I've walked this road so many nights. Still it changes in this light. Not in a hurry to arrive. Kinda letting the distance decide. Somewhere between leaving and home. Feels more honest on my own. I don't need the night explained. Don't need meaning in the rain. Just the sound of rubber tires and apartment window light. Half the world already sleeps, other half still chasing things. I'm just drifting in between. Halfway home again. Halfway home again. Not lost, not there yet. Just moving with the city slow, like it knows where I should end. Halfway home again. Nothing pulling at my hands. Every block feels soft tonight, like the world forgot its plans. Yeah. Someone laughing from above. Balcony spilling yellow buzz. Window fan and TV glow. Tiny lives I'll never know. Phone stays quiet in my coat. No missed calls to interrupt. Funny how the silence feels more complete than being touched. I used to fill these walks with noise, songs and podcasts, restless thoughts. Now I kinda like the space where nothing's asking to be solved. Every step keeps loose time with the rhythm in my mind. No destination pressing hard. No performance after dark. Just the pavement and the air and the feeling I can spare. One more hour, not becoming anything for anyone. Halfway home again. Somewhere soft between who I was all afternoon and whoever sleeps in me. Halfway home again. Street lights washing gold. Even loneliness tonight feels familiar, not cold. Maybe this is why I walk long after I need to. Not to reach another place, but to slowly pass through. All the pressure leaves in pieces somewhere after Avenue 3. By the time I reach my door, there's a lighter version of me. And the city never notices, never asks me where I've been. Still it holds me every night, like a quiet oldest friend. Halfway home again, breathing with the traffic load. Every passing little sound makes me feel a little known. Halfway home again, no dramatic end, just the comfort of becoming someone softer by the end.